All right, Forest fans, Max Newton here, giving you a quick preview of Nottingham Forest at home to Sheffield United on Friday night. Thanks to the cricketers for making us play on a Friday. It's a game against a promoted side. It's a game against a side that everybody's expecting to be there or thereabouts come the end of the season. And by there or thereabouts, I mean in the bottom three. Seen quite a lot of people predicting them to be cut adrift after not too long. And the best way that we can ensure that happens is by giving Sheffield United a resounding beating on Friday night, which I believe we will do. I think Sheffield United, they're clearly no mugs. They got automatic promotion, which we couldn't manage. And they did that for a reason by winning most games over the course of the season. However, they didn't bring their Man City loanees back, who have played a big part in their promotion campaign, and they've also lost Ndai and Sander Berg. I think Sander Berg was their best player in the playoff semi-final second leg against us, and Ndai. I live in Sheffield, so I hear what they're saying all the time and speak to a lot of Sheffield United fans. They thought Ndai was going to tear the Premier League apart for them this season, and if they sold him, they wouldn't be expecting anything less than 30-40 million pounds. Well, they sold him for bugger all, really, in modern day football terms, and they're investing in signing free agents and people like Tom Davies from Everton, whose career appears to be on the rocks by the age of 25. Excuse me, after being a great hope a few years ago. So Nottingham Forest will go into the team with, I think, Taiwo Awoniyi fit and starting. I think his record over the last 5 games and more, it demands that he starts. I think Alanga probably also demands that he starts after his impact coming on as sub. Although I do think a lot of the idiots on social media are writing off Brennan Johnson's Forest future rather too soon, after missing one chance away at the team that finished second place by miles in the Premier League last season, and who had strengthened their team in the summer in Arsenal. So interesting to see how Super Steve Cooper can fit everybody into the lineup, because a lineup of Taiwo up front, Morgan in the hole, and Brennan on one side and Alanga on the other side would terrify me if I was a central defender of any team in the Premier League, let alone the central defender and wing backs or fullbacks of a team like Sheffield United. I think Ryan Yates probably starts, and the back four might well be the same back four as last week. Although Niakate, when fit, probably walks back into the team. So I think the biggest threat to Forest winning the game, the biggest threat from the opposition, is our own complacency, and that's our potential complacency that we see Sheffield United as a team that have been promoted, have lost their best players, and everybody's expecting to go down. And the complacency of the fans. I think this second season, and against teams that we think we should be beating, there's a real danger, and we've seen it with other teams, that we don't quite raise the levels like we did at the City Ground last season. And I think the fans played a huge part in Forest's survival last season and in the promotion the season before, and we all need to ensure that we play that role to its fullest on Friday. So I'm predicting a 3-1 win to the Super Reds. Awoniyi, Johnson, and it's about time Ryan Yates gets a Premier League goal. Ryan Yates, Premier League goal, we're in the Trent. Sheffield United get a late consolation goal, and Heckingbottom goes crying and whinging all the way back to Sheffield. Come on, you Reds!